She is a doctress. Hi everyone, my name is Mimi and welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be reacting to Classroom of the Elite Season 2 Episode 1, Remember to Keep a Clear Head in Difficult Times. And last episode, I did not realize that was the very last episode of the season, although it kind of makes sense the way it sort of faded out, you know, but I didn't realize it until now. So last episode, bruh, Ayanokoji's whole plan just got revealed during the test, the way he just manipulated everything, and the class D1 and all those things were just was so amazing and all of that. But then you had Suzune just like Horikita. You have Horikita just basically thinking of him as an ally and thanking him and all those things, and he just there in his head thinking, but Horikita, I don't think of you as an ally. I don't think of any one of you as an ally. You guys are just tools, and I will do anything that I need to win. I'm like, okay, that broke my heart, especially when it came to Horikita. Because you know how she is. She's sort of reserved, doesn't want to have friends, and then he's made her have all these connections, and he's made her have all these new feelings toward him and accepting the others and all those things. And then in his head, he's just like, I don't care about you. You are just a tool. It's like, it hurts, you know. Thankfully, Horikita doesn't know that, because I feel like if she did, yeah, it wouldn't be good. So that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys are my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/feelingmini. And now let's start this episode. And here we go.
Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
Which challenge would that be? What challenge would that be? Let's sit on the ship? I guess they are.
あの男、お前の父親は言っていた。人の行動はすべて目標によって決まる。か。
And what is your goal? New intro. Majority. Are we gonna learn more about him? Dance in the game. Wait, is that his father? The white-haired dude? Yeah. And who's the other dude facing them? I don't know. We'll see. Ugh. Reading? Kirata? Nope.
遠慮しとく。後で軽井沢に恨まれるのは勘弁なんだが。平田くん。綾野浩二くんも一緒にどうかな。
それ。Why is Hirata wanting him to join them? Another test.
各自指定された部屋に指定された時間に集合してください。
10分以上の遅刻をした者にはペナルティを課す場合があります。
入りなさい。
What the?
雪村と博士か。
あと一人到着を待つ。おとなしく待っていなさい。
So is he just a few selects people?
失礼します。
Karuzawa?
なんで雪村くんたちがいるわけ？
若干落ち込むな。
ではこれより特別試験の説明を行う。グループは各クラスから数名を集めて作られる。
合計14名。
C クラスがいるじゃん。
俺たちは D クラスとしてではなく、このグループ火星として行動することになる。そして明朝8時、学校側からのメールでグループの一人が優待者に選ばれる。
Okay.
1日に2度グループ内でディスカッションを行い、回答を学校側へメールする。ただし優待者自身に回答する権利はない。
結果1、グループ全員にプライベートポイントを50万支給する。優待者には追加で50万。50万？優待者および所属するクラスメートを除く全員の答えで一人でも未回答や不正解があった場合、優待者には50万プライベートポイント。
So either way, the VIP gets points.
以下の2つの結果に関してのみ試験中24時間回答を受け付ける。試験終了後30分間も回答を受け付けるが、所属クラスは50クラスポイントを得ると同時に正解者は50万プライベートポイントを得る。この時点でグループの試験は終了。回答は無効。試験続行。
What?
結果4、
I didn't hear
優待者以
that.
外の生徒の所属クラスは50クラスポイントを失って、優待者はプライベートポイントを50万ポイント得ると同時に、なお優待者と同じクラスメートが不正解した場合、答えを無効として受け付けない。
What?
わかるようなわからないような。
具体的な試験の結末は4つ。
グループ全体で優待者を共有してクリアする。
誰かが間違え優待者が勝利する。裏切り者が優待者を見つけた。
裏切り者が優待者の判断を誤る。今回の試験なら人がどう動くかを想像し把握し誘導。面倒そうだ。
But he's gonna be able to do it, right?
同じ文章。2人とも優待者には選ばれなかったみたいね。
お互い選べる手段が減るな。一応勝ちにつながる方法は考えてあるが。
さすがね。
Are they gonna be in the same group?
手助けはいるか？
いいえ、結構よ。参考までに聞いておくけど、あなたが今一番警戒している。
いい天気だな。俺も同席。その前に聞かせてくれよ。どうやって無人島の試験であんな結果を残せた？
見抜かれるほど間抜けじゃないわ。体調不良の私に苦戦したぐらいだし、彼女。だったら再戦してやろうじゃない。
お前みたいな真面目ちゃんが思いつく戦略じゃないのさ、スズメ。
あいにくと私に友達はいないわ。足を引っ張られて協力者とは言い難いけれ
ど。これは金魚の糞がせいぜいだろうさ。
盗撮よ。随分と D クラスに執着するのね。
桂木も一ノ瀬も実力のほどは知れた。
一躍時の人だな、堀北は。
誰の責任かは言うまでもないでしょ。
連中に牽制されてなお戦う意志を示している。
何？
別に。
ああ、やっぱり何度見ても最悪のチーム。
Oh, so Anakoji's in her team. Oh, you can say.
注目。自己紹介から始めてみようか。そうするように学校側から指示が出ている。この部屋にマイクがセッティングされているかもしれないよ。
それは。
Follow
そう
procedure.
なった時に不利になるのは、自
Excuse
己
me.
紹介が進行役をするのが嫌なら言ってもらえる？
さらにこの振り方名乗り出れば進行役を買って出ることになる。
まずわからない点があったらみんなで話し合うべきだと思うの。誰か質問はある？私としてはこの試験を全員でクリアする。つまり結果1を追い求めるのが最善の策だと思っているの。
同意見だ。プライベートポイントも欲しいし、できれば協力していきたい。
俺たち A クラスは全員沈黙させてもらうことにする。
Okay.
簡単に、そしてプラスでクリアする方法は、最初から最後まで話し合いを持たないことだ。葛城の指図か。試験で避けるべき結果は何だ？
優待者の正体を誰かが見破って裏切ること？
その通りだ。
という手段の有用性はある程度認めます。しかし優待者がどこにいるかわからない以上、クラス同士のポイント差が広がる可能性がありますよね。
各グループでの優待者の振り分けがわからない以上、沈黙作戦は実行しにくい。だが、葛城はからくりに気づいている。公平性だ。
Yep.
の公平性。
君たちの話は間違ってないと思うよ。でもそれを実行するのは大変。
What you gonna do?
町田君の作戦って実は A クラスだからこそ提案できる作戦じゃないかな。
Since they are the top.
あのクラスの人たちが
Mm-hmm.
限られた逆転のチャンスを棒に振ることになる。
Exactly.
それは波を揃えるのはお前の作戦も同じはずだろう。
Yeah.
違うよ。
その場合、お前たち B クラスは自己犠牲を受け入れると？
そうしないと A クラスに逃げ切りを許しちゃうかもしれないからね。
いい反論だ。事前に打ち合わせていたな、 B クラス。町田や一ノ瀬を否定することは本来誰にもできない。クラスごとに別々の思惑がある。
何？
もしかして夏休み前、リカと揉めた？
The heck is Rika?
何それ？リカって誰よ？
カフェで順番待ちしてたら割り込まれて突き飛ばされたって言ってたよ。
そんなこと知らないわよ。
リカに確認してもらうけどいいよね。
ちょっと勝手に取らないで。
何すんのよ。取らせてよ。
嫌だってば。
何がよ。
Why does she not want her picture taken?
おい、何を騒いでる？
町田君。
What is up?
ありがとう、町田君。
She is a doctress. Because clearly you were with Hirata, and then this guy is, and now you're smiling, being coquettish with this dude.
話し合いが必要なことには賛同だ。こっちは優待者を突き止めたい。
でも話し合いで答えが見えてくるわけ？もっと気楽に話そう。殻に閉じこもったら苦しむと思うよ。
お前たちがどう楽しもうと自由だが、信用しないことだ。
田君は仲間を信用できる？
当然だ。
He's just there observing. What is going on with her? What the heck? You know, looking at the outro, the butterfly was just like going through people, right? And then at the end there, the last two people that the butterfly showed was Karuizawa, and then well, when it first and Ayano Koji, when it first showed Karuizawa, I was asking myself whether this about this season, but at least the first few episodes, it's gonna be focused on her, especially with the way this episode was playing out. And then it showed Ayano Koji there at the end, and it's like I started thinking the way she was behaving. First off, when Hirata asked Ayano Koji to come and join them for lunch or whatever, to eat. And he's like, no, I don't want to make Karuizawa angry or something or other like that. And then it seems like Karuizawa does not like him, right? And then you come this to this scene where these girls were sort of like accosting her, blaming her for having bullied this Rika, and she's denying it, and they want to take a picture, but she doesn't want to take a picture. And like the way she was acting about the picture, it seems like, you know how if you're hiding from something and you don't want your picture to go like viral and people knowing where you are, that kind of, that's the feeling, that's the vibe that I was getting as I was watching her like trying to hide her face. It may be something simpler than that, but I don't know, clearly she didn't want to have her picture taken. And then you see this Mashida come in and it's like, what's happening? And then the way she was looking at him like, my savior's here, and I don't know. And then the guy was blushing, and then after the other girls left, he gave him this coquettish smile, like she's trying to seduce him or something or other like that. And I'm like, okay, I see you in class D, you and Horikita? No, Horikita. What's his name again? Hirata, right? Let me make sure I get his name right. Yeah, Hirata. You see her and Hirata, clearly they're in a relationship, right? And then you're making eyes at this Mashida, but you don't like Ayanokuji. I'm thinking, this is just me speculating, that she's the type of person that goes after, I guess, boys that are sort of like in a leadership position kind of thing. Because Hirata is the leader of their class, basically, of class D. And then you have this dude, Machita, who's in this particular scenario where they are in a group together and all those things. Like when it comes to class A, he's clearly the leader of the three in class A. So he's sort of like in a leadership position, right? So she could be, trying to vie for his attention. But then you have Anukoji, who's sort of like this unassuming, sort of portrays himself as a bland, well, not portrays himself, that's how he is. He's sort of like this bland person, unassuming person, and like someone that flies under the radar. And if you're someone that's attracted to the people that actually shine, you're not gonna want to have anything to do with Ayanokuji, But then you see Ayanokuji seeing these things, like the way she's acting. She saw her being sort of like the way she was acting with the girls, the way the girls were attacking her, and all those things. He's sort of like seeing all these things happening, right? And then at the end there, in the outro, you see her looking up at Ayanokuji. So clearly Ayanokuji is gonna, if my thing about her being like attracted or wanting to associate with people that are in sort of like a leadership position, and Hirata shines as a leader, and then you have this Mashida that also shines as a leader, and then maybe during with his manipulations and everything, Ayanokoji is not gonna be shining in her eyes, and that's why she's looking up at him. Like, I don't know. But then again, why is she in her, like, crashing down in her bathroom crying? Why is she crying? And I feel like she did actually bully this Rika girl. But why? I don't know. Let's just And it's funny that they started this episode with her basically with the show. The episode basically establishes that her and Ayanokuji don't get along, and then this new test comes up, and they wound up being in the same group together. I wonder if it was done on purpose or what. Like, I don't know. People, I'm not gonna. When they come up with new tests like this and there are all these rules, I don't get them. Like first go around, I don't get them. It's like when they were having that meeting at the table, and then they spelled out all the rules and everything, and then I believe it was Karizawa, and then another one that was like confused, and then another one was like, okay, I'll explain it to you later. I'm part of the confused group. I'm confused. So this is gonna require some more time for me to process everything. But from the few things that I got from it, there are gonna be different groups, mix of different classes, right? I believe it's like 3 people from class C and class A, and no, 3 people from class B and class A, and 4 people from class D and class C, right? One of them is gonna be the VIP. Now the thing is, if everyone, I think one of the scenarios is if everyone is able to identify the VIP by the end of the test or something or other like that, the VIP gets 500 points. The whole class, each person gets 500,000 private points, and the VIP gets double that, I believe. I think that's one of the case. Another case is if just one person is able to tell who the VIP is, that person, I believe it said that person's class gets 50 points added to their whole class points and all of that. But then the VIP still gets 500 points. I don't know. And then now it's sort of like, okay, do you betray? If there's someone that is in the, okay, there's a case. If someone's in the thing gets it wrong, then their class is gonna lose 50 points or something or other. But the thing is, among all the cases, the VIP still gets a whole lot of points. Now, if you're a member, I believe it says something about if you are a member, like if one person from the group that tells the right answer is part of the same class as the VIP, something happens. But if that person gets it wrong, but it's still part of the same VIP, like the VIP's class, they discard that answer or something or other like that. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. I'm like, yeah, I need time to fully assess things because I'm not gonna get it. So clearly, Nayanakuchi, Suzune is in another group. I wonder if they are gonna show us what's happening with her group, or if we're just gonna be focusing on Nayanakuchi's group. And then at one point, Ryuwen also showed up again, stirring up trouble, wanting to know if Susune was behind them winning the survival test, and she tries to play it off, but it seems like he doesn't fully believe her, and he's gonna keep digging or something or other like that. I don't know. But she did ask him, why are you so obsessed with class D? And he's like, he basically knows the limit of class Ichinose and is it Karuizawa? Oh, I know Ichinose is one of them. So the other person must be class A. So it must be the queen of class A that he's referring to. And Ichinose that he basically knows their limit or something or other like that. So class D is sort of like an unknown. And that's why he's so obsessed with them or something or other like that. I don't know. But yeah. They showed at the beginning of the episode the student council president right? They were about to tell him who won the survival test, and he basically like he told her before she said anything, and then he's like, "How you gonna deal with the new test?" So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why he's so interested in Ayano Koji. If he just noticed him after he defended Suzune, or if he noticed him ever since he read this profile during his whatever. He clearly has access to things. So when he read his profile, maybe he started being interested in him since then. I don't know. There's a whole lot of stuff happening in this show that I'm like, what the heck? You know, when they announce this new test or something that it's gonna happen, I'm just here watching like things happening, and the thing is, you see Ayano Koji just like there absorbing things, looking at things, probably thinking about what to do, and then he just does it. And you're like, how did he do it? Clearly he's gonna manipulate things in this test as well to win, since that's what he said last episode that he's all about doing. He will use any means and anyone, any tool to win. So yeah, I guess we'll see. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, the link is going to be in the pinned comment. You can just click on it and you can watch it right now. You can also see my previous Class of the Elite reactions. There's a playlist in the pinned comment as well. You just click on it and you can watch all of it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. There is no lake, there is no shade, there is no place to hide, so just sit and wait to fry. You got to go and drink those